Hello and welcome to Aortic Hope's YouTube channel, AHTV. I'm Molly Thomas, bringing you the Week in Review. This week's Week in Review is brought to you by Edwards Life Sciences and Cook Medical. We thank them so much for their support and sponsorship and bringing this Week in Review to you. If you'd like to check out more about all the wonderful things they do for aortic disease, check out the links on our main page. All right, let's move on. It's a Movement for Movement Monday. Don't forget to like and subscribe so that you get notified anytime we drop something new. This week's quote, move your body like it matters, because it does. Progress isn't loud. It's the quiet choice to move anyway. Not every step needs a spotlight and not every win needs to be shared. Sometimes the real progress looks like choosing to get up when it's hard or taking a walk even if it's shorter than yesterday. Here's the truth. Progress is built through repetition, not recognition. Those small, quiet decisions, they're literally strengthening new pathways in your brain and body. So if it feels too small to matter, that usually is the exact moment that it does. That's how momentum builds, and that's how change happens. Don't need a big moment. You just need to keep moving forward. All right. So last week we had aortic athletes on AHTV featuring Dr. Tamana Singh. The topic, Always an Athlete, Aortic Disease and Return to Sports. If you haven't done so already, go check this out. This is a really great program that Jack Crow and Greer Schneider offered with the aortic athletes featuring Dr. Tamana Singh. She's from the Cleveland Clinic. And together they discuss living with aortic disease as an athlete, returning to sports and physical activity, mindset, movement, and motivation, education and empowerment for the aortic community. So whether you're a lifelong athlete, newly diagnosed, or simply looking to better understand safe movement after an aortic event, this is a conversation you won't want to miss. Because even after diagnosis, the athlete within you still matters. Dr. Singh is the director of the Cleveland Clinic Sports Cardiology Center and co-director of the Cleveland Clinic Women's Integrated Sports, Exercise, and Research Center. Her focus is on care of competitive and recreational athletes, cardiopulmonary exercise testing, adult echocardiography, women's cardiovascular health, cardiovascular disease prevention, and wellness, diet, and nutrition. This event is for informational purposes only. For medical advice or diagnosis, always consult your personal physician. So you don't want to miss this out. It's a really great program here with Jack Crow, bringing you from the aortic athletes. All right, moving along. It's Topic Tuesday, and we started off the month doing a series introducing the different specialists that you may meet as members of your cardiac care team. Each member of the team brings unique training and expertise and understanding of who does what that can help you feel more confident and prepared during your appointments. So this week, brought to you by Jack, our medical student, the topic is cardiologists. So what is a cardiologist? A cardiologist is a doctor who specializes in diagnosing and treating diseases of the heart and blood vessels. For many patients with aortic disease, the cardiologist is the doctor who first identifies a problem, orders the imaging that leads to the diagnosis, and provides ongoing care for years to come. So what is the path to become a cardiologist? I found this very interesting. So as it's true with many specialties, we will discuss this month, becoming a cardiologist takes a long time, as well as other specialties within aortic disease. So first, medical school, 4 years. So after college, future cardiologists complete 4 years of medical school to earn an MD or DO degree. Internal medicine residency, 3 years. Cardiologists begin their specialty training as internal medicine doctors. During these 3 years, they care for adults with a wide range of medical conditions. This broad foundation is important because heart disease rarely exists in isolation. Then there's the cardiology fellowship of 3 years. After residency, doctors apply to a cardiology fellowship for 3 additional years of focused training in heart and vascular disease. This includes learning how to perform and interpret echocardiograms, stress tests, and heart catheterizations. There is an optional additional training of 1 or 2 more years. Many cardiologists will pursue further subspecialty training, such as interventional cardiology, that allows them to perform procedures like stents and TAVRs. There's a specialty of electrophysiology. Those are dealing with heart rhythm disorders like AFib. Advanced cardiac imaging, like MRI, CT, and advanced echocardiography, heart failure and transplant specialties, and adult congenital heart disease specialties. So by the time a cardiologist sees you in the clinic, they have typically completed at least 10 years of training after college. This diagram below, which you can check out, is a more detailed description of what we just went over, and if there's just there to show you how complex this process is, and it looks quite complex. So check this out, and it will give you a even more appreciation of your cardiologist. So they are involved at almost every stage of aortic disease care. You see the cardiologist from early detection and diagnosis. So many patients first are sent to a cardiologist by their primary care doctor for symptoms like a heart murmur, chest pain or shortness of breath, family history of aortic disease, or any history of sudden cardiac death, an abnormal finding on a chest x-ray or other tests. The cardiologist will often order the first echocardiogram or CT scan that identifies an aneurysm, valve problem, or other aortic concern. Ongoing surveillance. So for many patients with aortic disease, the cardiologist becomes a long-term partner in care as they track the size of the aorta over time, monitor your valve function, order and review imaging, and adjust your medications. Cardiologists are the experts in the medications that help protect your aorta and heart, including blood pressure medications, especially the ARBs and beta blockers, cholesterol medications, blood thinners, and heart failure medications. For many patients with smaller aneurysms or stable disease, careful medical management with a cardiologist may be all that is needed for years. When the time comes for surgery, your cardiologist often plays a key role. They help decide when referral is appropriate, communication with the surgical team, and ensuring you are optimized for surgery, controlling any other medical conditions there may be. So the bottom line, your cardiologist is often the most patient-facing member of your care team who you will see most frequently. With years of dedicated training in heart and vascular disease, they are well equipped to monitor your aorta, manage your medications, and guide you through every stage of your care, from initial diagnosis through long-term follow-up. Jack says, next week we'll introduce the cardiac surgeon. In the meantime, think aorta. Thank you, Jack, for contributing that lovely article. And I'm looking forward to learning more about all the different specialties and especially the path they took to get there. I mean, it's incredible education that they've endured. All right, so moving on, aortic disease, the patient guide. So if you have ordered a hard copy of or downloaded a copy of aortic disease, the patient guide, we want to hear from you. We'd like to hear what your thoughts are in this survey. The link is in the graphic here, and we just want to hear. We need to hear. We'd like to know your feedback because it's so valuable. That will help us put together our third patient guide. And download a copy today, and you can be entered into winning a $30 gift certificate to our Hope Shop, and that drawing will take place July 2nd. So get your survey in and help us help you and make these guides the best that they can ever be. Thank you. All right. Saturday, we had Aortic Hope's reminder of the Survivor Series. It's my favorite. And there's also Where Are They Now? And we encourage anyone who hasn't done so already to sign up to share your story. It's so important to this community. And it's important to you, I think, to share your story. We can do it either in a written form or we can record you and put you up on this AHTV YouTube channel and celebrate your story and celebrate you for being here. And we'd love to hear from you. So please sign up. I will be receiving that email myself so we can be in communication and talk about, what you'd like to talk about and how to go about it. But really, the story is all yours to tell. So thank you, and we look forward to hearing from you. Okay, so our events page here on the website, it includes all the support groups, the times, and the dates. We have a caregivers only that meets the first Saturday and the second Wednesday of the month. We have survivors and caregivers and the Canadian group, the bereavement group, which meets every other month on the second Thursday. All times here are in Eastern Time. All right, so we had, let's see, we're already here on the 8th. So tomorrow, Tuesday, we have Aortic Hope's support group meeting. It's at 10 p.m. Eastern. It kind of helps support those on the West Coast. So it's about a 7 p.m. time on the West Coast. And Wednesday, the 10th, the Caregivers Connection. Thursday, the 11th, we have Therapeutic Thursday with John Quick. And Sunday, the 14th, Qigong with Kevin Songer. And if you haven't checked that out, it's a really great movement on Sundays to get you moving slowly. It's similar to Tai Chi, and Kevin's just wonderful guide through Qigong. All right, that wraps it up for the week in review. Thank you for being here with me. And thank you again to Edwards Life Sciences and Cook Medical for sponsoring and supporting Aortic Hope and all that they do for aortic disease. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you next week. And in the meantime, have a great week. Bye-bye.